I am Ferdinand Marcos, and I am the President of the Republic of the Philippines. I stand today on behalf of 110 million Filipinos.
Hello universe, it's me again. Shout out sa inyo mga kababayan. Hello sa mga Marcos loyalists and supporters. Nako mga bes ha. Oh, kilala nyo ba yan? Siyempre. Ang gwapo niya no. Crush ko, joke lang mga bes. Siya po yung bagong US Secretary ng Secretary Defense pala, no? Naku po, first time niya na bumisita sa Pilipinas, and of course guys, sa ating mahal na Pangulo. Ano man mga kababayan ang pag-usapan nila, no? Panoorin nyo yung pinaka-short na video ni Pangulong Marcos Jr. at itong conversation nila mga kababayan, ano? Pero basahin po natin yan, ano? So, basahin po natin. Ito ay ang courtesy po ng ating mahal na Pangulo, Bongbong Marcos. Ating tinanggap si US Defense Secretary P.T. Hegseth. Wow! Sa palasyo upang talakayin ang pagpapatuloy ng ating mga layunin sa seguridad, ang pakikipagnayan ng Pilipinas at Estados Unidos ay nanatiling matatag at hindi matitinag. Wow, galing na. Galing ng caption na. I mean, is yung words, no? Shout out sa inyo mga bes, sa mga Marcos loyalists and supporters, Filipinos and OFW. Nako, Malacanang Palace, Manila 28, March 2025. Ay wow, gwapo niya ba mga bes, bata pa. Well, anyway, alam nyo naman, ang US, matagal na nating alay yan. 1951 until now. Alam nyo guys, no? Sabi po ng mga nagko-comment, tuta daw ng US ang Pangulong Marcos Jr. Hindi po tuta ng US ang Pangulo. Alay na natin ng matagal ng panahon ang Amerika, no? So, yung mga nagsasalita lang dyan, syempre guys, yung mga anti-Marcos, no? Pero tandaan nyo, lagi nyong iisipin din, ang Amerika, kahit matagal na nating alay yan, ni minsan, mga kababayan, hindi po sila nang angkin ng isla. Oh, di ba? Kahit sabihin mo marami silang US base dito, ika nga yung mga kampo nila nasa sa atin nung mga panahon ng mga nagdaan administrasyon. Tapos sa panahon ni Pangulong Marcos Jr., nakita nyo ba at narinig nyo, ang Amerika ay inangkin ba ang West Philippine Sea? Inangkin ba ang Ayungin Shoal? Hindi, di ba? Ang itong umupo lang si dating Pangulong Duterte, mga kababayan, kamukat-mukat natin. Sabi po ng dating Chief Associate Justice Carpio, isinuko ni Digong ang Ayungin Shoal sa China. Di ba, mga kababayan, lagi kong nilagay sa screen ko yan. So, mula nung that time, nang nanungkulan si Duterte at nanungkulan si Pbbm, nag-umpisa itong mga China na ito guys, na talagang nanghaharas sila, no? Talagang inangkin nila yung sakop ng economic zone natin. Biro nyo yun. Pero ang Estados Unidos, mga kababayan, matagal ng panahon pero wala pa akong narinig na kinangkam nila, no? So dahil dito guys, ito yung mga highlights. Yan, no? Oh, wow. Oh, matapang ang mukha nito, parang Spartacus, So para kumpleto detalyado guys, panoorin nyo itong conversation nila. Very short lang, no? Pero para ma-inform din natin kung ano ang kanilang pag-uusap. Siyempre, nagpapasalamat ang Pangulo. Eto na. Wow. Shout out sa inyo mga bes.
Good morning, everyone, and we are very, very happy to be here and to receive the Secretary of the Department of Defense of the United States, Secretary Pete Hegseth, for his visit to the Philippines. We are your visit to the region, and especially the fact that you have come to the Philippines as your first stop, is a very strong indication and sends a very strong message of the commitment of both our countries to continue to work together to maintain the peace in the Indo-Pacific region within the South China Sea. And I know that the work that we will do in the time that you have here, brief as it is, and the time that you have here in the Philippines will be extremely productive and very, very important for as we chart our way into the future, considering how complicated geopolitics has become. But nonetheless, before we get to that, let me just welcome you, Mr. Secretary, to the Philippines. And I'm just a little bit sorry to see, having looked at your schedule, that you won't see much of the Philippines except the inside of your hotel room and some offices. Perhaps later you'll be able to do more. The Secretary Gilbert was a little worried because we were anticipating that you would join the troops in their PT training and go on a run, and he was worried that he might have to keep up. So
it's true.
We have prepared proxies for you, Mr. Secretary. Once again, thank you for your visit and welcome to the Philippines.
Well, Mr. President, it is an honor. Thank you very much. I had a chance to speak just a few minutes ago to our president, President Trump, who sends his regards to you as well. Thinks very fondly of this great country, is very committed to the alliance that we have, to the friendship that we have, the cooperation that we have. And he and I both want to express the ironclad commitment we have to the Mutual Defense Treaty and to the partnership, economically, militarily, which our staffs have worked on diligently for weeks and weeks and months. There is a very real reason why our first trip and our first visit is here to visit you in your great country. And yes, this morning I did PT with some of your troops. They are in great shape, as are our troops, so that's good. So yes, we will be spending time meeting with you and your defense minister and your team, but also meeting with a lot of our troops that are here in a meaningful military-to-military cooperation, which we have great interest in expanding even more where it is mutually beneficial, which is critically important. Because as we've talked about, peace through strength is a very real thing. Deterrence is necessary around the world, but specifically in this region, in your country, considering the threats from the Communist Chinese, and that friends need to stand shoulder to shoulder to deter conflict, to ensure that there's free navigation. Whether you call it the South China Sea or the West Philippine Sea, we recognize that your country has stand very firm in that location and in defense of your nation. So we are honored to be here. Our whole team is honored to be here to engage in even deeper conversations about partnership in detail. And thank you for your leadership in the United States. We look forward to many more opportunities to work together.
Yoo-hoo.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Well, being a friend of the United States is something that is inherent with most Filipinos, considering the relationship that we have had over 100 years in various forms. And you are our only treaty partner, and have and continue to be the supporter for peace in this part of the world, and we have always understood the principle that the greatest force for peace in this part of the world would be the United States.
Narinig nyo yun, mga kababayan, yung nabanggit niya. Communist Chinese, sabi niya, naloko. Well, anyway, di ba? Ilang dekada na ang pagiging kaibigan natin ng Amerika. 1951, correct me if I'm wrong. Taga ng panahon, mga bes. Kaya talagang malipit ang kalooban ng Pilipinas sa bansang Amerika. Hindi lang yun, guys. Ang daming mga Pilipino doon, no? Na nag-migrate. Siyempre, nakapag-asawa ng mga kano. So, yun mga kababayan, ang pinaka-latest updates video ko sa inyo. Kaya, mas gustuhin ko ang Amerika. Kung saan ang Pangulo, sabi ko nga, doon ako. Thank you for watching. See you again on my next upload video. Bye. And baboos. God bless Philippines.